family vacation, you dream of relaxing, endless snacks and fun times, only to be betrayed into a whirlwind of dust clouds, scrubbing and random garbage. So what's on the breakfast of Champs menu, you ask? Eggs, plain and simple, because who has the energy to get fancy before 8 a.m.? We're not trying to impress Gordon Ramsay, we just like to get some fuel in and maybe not burn down the kitchen. Step 1, boil the water. But today it's like the water is channeling its inner sloth. Seriously, are you on a strike? I have places to be in 30 minutes, and by places I mean a date with a hot wax. Hell, let's discuss the eggs. A, they have to be fresh from a farm. My grandma scored 30 of them at the farmer's market. Quella nonna. B, you must boil them for exactly 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Not a millisecond less or more. Got it? And that's it. Quick, easy, and requires minimal brain power. Perfect for the barely awake me. We have exactly 3 minutes to devour this thing. Forget chewing, just gulp it down. For dessert, a spoonful of raw butter. Yes, it looks like I'm signing up for a cholesterol fast, but I've done the research, people. That's what my rosacea craves, so zip it. Dessert number 2, a teaspoon of raw local honey. Yes, I hide them in my closet because sharing is overrated. Call me selfish, I don't care. We've got a floral one, a woodland one, and Piece de Resistance, an extremely expensive, astrology-connected, star-aligned honey. Yes, I'm just as confused as you are. It's like this honey read the horoscope and decided to be extra. Which one to pick? Why not all 3? I'm on vacation, no judgment, babe. Life's too short not to have a honey party in your closet. Blood sugar? Are we spiking like a kid on Halloween? Not at all. For the outfit, we're going full-on comfy mode. Are we surprised? Not one bit. Think plushy shorts. A hoodie that could double up as a tent. Not really, this one is kind of fitted. Basically the look that screams, I've given up on fashion, but not on life. Because if I'm gonna be tortured and then run through the mountains, I might as well do it in the hug of ultimate comfort. Okay, let's run out the door. Everyone brace yourselves for the ultimate showdown. Me versus wax strips. Nothing says vacation like voluntarily ripping hair out of your body. Send some good vibes and maybe a prayer for me and my pain threshold. But hey, at least the walk to the torture chamber was like strolling through a postcard. Mom told me that it's cold outside and I need to wear a hoodie. Seriously, why am I already sweating like a turkey on Thanksgiving walking up this steep hill? I feel like I'm ready to be served on a platter with a side of mashed potatoes. But anyway, hometown, you're absolutely glowing this morning. Look at the lush green and flowers everywhere I turn. It's like I walked into a botanical garden. Very fitting for the leg hair funeral I'm about to attend. Bye loves, it's time you meet your waxy end. And now let me present to you legs smoother than a dolphin in a silk suit. It wasn't even that bad. The pain is totally worth it. Would you rather spend every morning shaving only to turn into a cactus by noon? No, I didn't think so. Look at us all packed up, ready to head up north. Main driver, Mom, the queen of the road, and me, certified useless passenger, here for the ride and the snacks. The weather was perfect, the road was as curvy as a pretzel, and guess what? I felt a bit carsick. Yay for road trips! We zoomed past the charming little villages and endless fields of grass, each more picturesque than the last. Finally, after what felt like a million twisty turns, we reached our destination, the adorable Alpine cottage. Welcome to my childhood room, or should we call it a stuffed animal kingdom? And check out this wholesome view from my window. The nature is greener than a frog doing yoga in the rainforest. So great to be back. But there's just one tiny, teensy problem. My mom dropped a bomb that this year we have an invasion of stinky bugs, or how do we say it in English? Oh, I guess it's just a stink bug as well. Anyway, apparently every time she opens the window, at least 3 of these tiny critters fly in. Either she's been overly dramatic or those bugs packed their bags and fled when they heard that I was coming. Either way, I'm not complaining, but also let's close this window and never open it again. Okay, what's cooking for lunch? Dad made some potatoes and sausages plus a big salad. A proper feast. When in the Alps, chasing after a breathtaking waterfall is an absolute must, and that's exactly what we're about to do. But first, we need protection. I read that this year, tick population here has exploded. Picture this, you're casually roaming through the woods, minding your own business. Then out of nowhere, this tiny spider vampire smells your blood and boom, you're his personal juice box. What are you serving? Blood. Yeah. These suckers latch onto your skin and slurp your blood like you sip a pina colada on the beach. The audacity! And to make things worse, some ticks are also infected, so they don't just drink your live blood, but they also gift you a Lyme disease. Long story short, let me shower in this repellent before setting foot into the woods. Yup, we're using up at least half of that bottle on one woodland outing. Now that I'm basically a walking cloud of repellent toxins, honestly, I'm probably more poisonous than a tick itself. We can start the march towards a gorgeous waterfall. Oh look, sheep! You're not a goat, but we're still naming you Jeff. And sure, you can be Jeff too. That's where we're headed. We strolled past the beautiful trees and flowers and a parking lot until finally we reached the majestic site. 20 years ago, when we started building our Alpine house, this place was a ghost town. Not a single soul inside. But thanks to TripAdvisor ranking it the top 3 attractions, it's now as crowded as a Black Friday sale at the mall. Evenings in the Alps mean only one thing: badminton duels. It's me versus mom. Who will claim victory? Just kidding. We're actually on the same team. Our mission: see how many hits we can rack up before the birdie hits the ground. Once upon a time, we were like the Serena and Venus Williams of badminton. We could hit that birdie 100 times in a row. And today, I'd love to say we're just a little rusty, but it's like we've never seen a racket before. We can't even get to 10. Who am I kidding? Even 5 is a miracle. We decided it's not us to be blamed though. This poor thing must be 20 years old and ready to retire. It deserves a gold watch or something. What am I doing? Just making sure that no stinky bug has decided to invade my personal space. All clear, people. Sleep tight and bug free. Good night. It's not even 6 a.m. and I'm up before everyone else, already on a mission. Where am I heading now, you may wonder? Why can't I just enjoy my vacation, relax and sleep in like a normal human being? Excellent questions, but we'll save that mystery for another time. I am hunting for strawberries to spice up my breakfast. There are 2 kinds of very poisonous snakes living here, gat and modras. I don't know the English word, also my phone is still charging, so ask ChatGPT. Anyway, these sneaky creatures love sunbathing on rocks, in the grass, and in places exactly like this. And guess what? That's where you'll also find wild strawberries. Typical, right? Obviously, I don't want to accidentally grab a snake instead of a strawberry, so I had to come early while those slithery serpents are still hitting the snooze button. They crawl out of their hidey holes when the sun gets stronger. And I hope the ticks are still in dreamland too, because I totally forgot to marinate in that toxic repellent. These strawberries are so delicious, an explosion of taste. They are also microscopic. One store-bought strawberry equals like 50 wild ones. But the taste, wild ones win hands down. This tiny berry packs more flavor than a whole box of store-bought ones. Besides snakes, guess who's still fast asleep? Tourists. I could revisit that waterfall for a zen moment, but maybe tomorrow. See, told ya, a proper snake. This is not the poisonous version though, but still, it's a snake. I'm backing off. Let's go home. Today, Mom had a brilliant idea. Deep clean this wooden shed. Because what's vacation without scrubbing and organizing? Am I right? Forget lounging by the pool eating a watermelon. Nope. It's all about those tedious jobs we've been ignoring for a year. Yay, fun times. Let's roll up the sleeves and get this party started. Poor little shed. It's packed with stuff. I'm talking about enough random items to start a thrift store. If you need something, there's a 90% chance it's buried inside this tiny wooden treasure chest of chaos. Step 1. Drag everything out. Yes, darling. Every single thing. It's gonna take forever, but guess what? You're on vacation! You got all the time in the world! But hey, it's like a workout. Think of it as CrossFit for decluttering. In and out 50 times. Feel the burn! The shed's finally empty and it's like it's taking its first breath of fresh air in years. But the grass in front, it looks like a yard sale exploded. Mom wants us to wipe everything down. All the flower pots, baskets, and those weights Dad bought 6 months ago and hasn't touched since. Why did he even get them in the first place? Who knows, maybe he thought the shed wanted to start a fitness journey. You know, get those wooden walls toned and ready for summer. And let's not forget the retired badminton birdies. Maybe in a couple of years they'll have a midlife crisis and start working like new. Now vacuum the shed, the pavement, and if you're feeling adventurous, maybe even the grass. Just kidding, let's not vacuum the ants and their little buddies. Next step, put all the junk back in. And here's where the drama unfolds. Mom wants to ditch 90% of the stuff, while Dad wants to keep 110% of it. How did he even get that extra 10%? Don't ask me, magically appeared, I guess. When Mom sees it, it's gonna be a showdown. How does this end? Hopefully a compromise with lots of eye-rolling and sighs. Out of nowhere, Mom starts screaming. A stink bug has apparently flown into her shirt. Seriously, why the sudden obsession with these invisible bugs, Mom? I haven't seen a single one since I arrived. Whoops, okay Mom, point taken. The bugs clearly have a crush on you, and as long as they ignore me, I'm fine with that. Back to the grind. More sorting, more scrubbing that chair that hasn't been sat on in at least 5 years and lugging it back in. The poor shed's already suffocating again, and guess who else is about to faint? Marie Kondo. She's probably screaming in horror, watching us shove all this clutter back inside. And voila, mission accomplished. The shed looks clean, fresh, and just as jam-packed as before. Are you a hoarder? Need professional organizing? This dynamic duo is here to help. Ladies and gents, gather around because today's lunch menu features a culinary masterpiece I've been anticipating for the past 6 long months. You see, my dad's a retired mechanical engineer who used to be all about golfing. But this past year, he found a new passion that's even more electrifying. Wait for it. Fishing. Yes, he traded his golf clubs for a fishing rod and now spends his days by the sea. Picture this, he's sitting on the rocks like a sea-loving seagull, patiently waiting for hours on end. Even 12-hour marathons, folks, that's some hardcore patience. I can even sit through a 10-minute YouTube video without getting antsy. Clearly, patience is not a family trait I inherited. Anyway, after all those hours, he caught quite a few squid and cuttlefish. Today, I'm finally trying the cuttlefish he was saving for me in the freezer. And guess what? It's delicious. Who knew my dad could catch fish like a pro? So well done and congrats on your post-retirement fishing career. Maybe next time you can catch me a Loch Ness monster. In exchange for a delicious lunch, I agreed to clean my dad's car. I mean, I've already accepted my fate as a vacation cleaning expert, so why not add car washer to my resume? Plus, I'm convincing myself this is the workout I've been trying to start for the past 6 months. Alright, grab the essentials because first up, we're tackling the inside. We need to wipe away the dust and fingerprints from all the nooks and crannies with the precision of a squirrel organizing its acorns. Ah, what a way to spend vacation. It's like I've signed for the Summer Dust Olympics. And guess what? I'm the gold medalist. Don't forget to give the floor mats a proper shower. I want them to be so pristine that when you drop a chip, you can eat it off the floor without hesitation. Now onto the trunk. Seriously, how does Dad manage to cram a whole garage worth of stuff in here? It's like a hoarder's paradise on the wheels. We pull everything out, yes, including all the 20 hats, yard sale explosion, we meet again. What's next, you ask? Wiping everything down, obviously. Why is the sun so strong today? I might just pass out. Let's vacuum clean the back, the front, the everything, and then meticulously organize all the stuff back in. Are we throwing any of it away to let the car breathe and most importantly make Marie Kondo proud? Nope, every single thing is apparently essential. And ta-da! Is your car drowning in mess? This hardworking cleaner is at your service. But if your car is already gleaming like a diamond, you may consider hiring us for some gardening shenanigans instead. Yes, we're trained in that too. Time to pull out the weeds with the same finesse as beauticians pulling hair off my legs 2 days back. Imagine this, an onion field, yanking weeds, boiling sun, sweating like ice cream in a hot tub, and my back screaming for mercy. Yes, it's crying louder than a toddler denied candy, but giving up is not an option. I tell myself I've been through worse, but have I really? Sleeping at the airport was like a 5-star hotel compared to this onion-fueled nightmare. I'm starting to think I'll need vacation to recover from this vacation, but as long as the ticks and snakes stay away, I'll keep quitting like a champ. Hours later, I did it. A bit dizzy, a lot exhausted, but the onions are celebrating like it's their birthday. Looking for top-notch gardening help? This unstoppable duo has got you covered. Where are we driving now? Mom said we're going for ice cream, but I'm skeptical. I'm not buying it. Is this a sneaky plan where we end up deep cleaning the ice cream shop, fixing the machine, and making the ice cream ourselves? I find it hard to believe that on this vacation that has me more exhausted than my regular job, we're just going for funsies. But guess what? We actually went for ice cream, and I'm in utter shock. It was amazing. I mean, what else do you expect when you mix heavy cream with a truckload of sugar? Hello, sugar rush. After the feast, we went on a little stroll to count things down. Are we mooning? Wait a second. It's not even that bad. Can I have a second ice cream? It's so hot out, I need a shower ASAP. Check out this sports bra from H&M. We've been inseparable for 7 years. Seriously, this is the most comfortable bra in the universe. But about 2 years ago, it decided it wants to retire. Look at this strap. Now look at this one. Tragic, right? Ever since then, I've been on a mission to find a bra that matches this level of comfort. I just ordered a new one from H&M and it should be at my parents' place anytime now. Fingers crossed it's as comfy as this one, otherwise I'll be rocking this baby until I'm 80. Updates coming soon. After a few more days of beautiful nature, yummy food, gardening, and badminton disasters, Mom and I have waved goodbye to the Alps and are cruising back to our hometown. Well, she's driving, I'm just sitting here like a useless sack of potatoes, scrolling through maps. Wait, correction. At least potatoes can be turned into fries. Me, on the other hand, I'm more like an old banana, just taking up space and getting squishier by the minute. Our stay was awesome, and best of all, 0 tick and snake encounters. Not counting that snake that wasn't even poisonous. So, total win. While I was away, Grandma received 2 packages for me, a quick unboxing. First up, I got these new white tennis shoes because my old ones are now more of a unique yellow-brown shade. Do they fit? Yes, they do. Next we have the long-awaited sports bra. Been dreaming of this moment for 2 whole years. It looks like this. It smells suspicious, but is it comfy? It's still you and me, babe. Apparently, till death do us part. I mean, it's nice, I like it, but this elastic, it's so hard. It's trying to kill me. If you're feeling extra generous and want to support this hot mess of a channel, head over to my Patreon. It's like giving me a virtual hug, but cooler. But hold on, the fun doesn't end here. Tomorrow we're hitting the seaside, and obviously you're coming with us. Sleep tight and be ready at 8 a.m. We pick you up bright and early. Bye!